like this. Yeah. Alright, you record?
You already started.
Oh, alright. Alright. So what's up, YouTube? It's Bryce here. You know, I'm with Marks today. We on the drive heading to, where we heading? Greenville?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to Greenville, Alabama, driving out of New Orleans. I'll put the map on the screen for y'all to see it. This small little road trip from Greenville. We're going to Georgia. It's this place called Columbus, Georgia, and we're going whitewater rafting out there. Apparently there's these like class 3-4 rapids out there that we're gonna go do, and we're doing this challenge trip, so I might be able to record that too. Oh, get the Mississippi sign, Marcus. Oh, you missed it. Oh my gosh.
Cut. Let me start.
It's gone?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, a little intermission there. Mark's missed the Mississippi sign, but we just made it to Mississippi. Again, we coming out of New Orleans, Louisiana, driving through Mississippi to Alabama, and then we're going to Georgia. And then once we're in Georgia, we're doing this whitewater rafting. There's something called a challenge trip. I'll put the link below to the exact rafting website that we're going with. But y'all can take a look at that. And yeah, we have about, you want to show them that there, we're about an hour and 23 minutes before we hit the supercharger in Mobile, Alabama. And the reason I'm making this vlog, be completely honest, if one or both of us don't make it off of this rafting trip, at least we got video evidence that we came out here. And that's the end of this first part of the vlog. What the fuck is that? Alright, also, this will be a little video for y'all, because we are in a Tesla Model 3 here. Let's see if I can do that. A little better visual. Oh, the car's mad at me. Okay. I got my hand on the wheel. Calm down. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. It's a little visual for the Model 3 performance. See how the car does in a road trip. This is my first time taking it on a road trip like this. So we're gonna kind of see what happens. We already ran over a giant piece of rubber in the road. Thankfully the car was lifted, and you know, it's got that metal skid plate as seen in one of the other videos, so it didn't really do nothing to the car, but we did, you know, pull over and check just to make sure, because it was a giant piece of rubber. I mean, it looked like friggin' tire had like split open sideways or something. I don't even know. But yeah, so again, we got about an hour and 22 minutes before we hit the supercharger in Mobile, Alabama, and then we're going to Greenville, a small little city in Alabama from there. So we'll update again once we get there. All right, little mid-trip interaction here. Something we figured out with the Tesla. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you see there, how there was an old lane, and it looks like maybe they moved the lane over like 2 feet. Well, the car is picking up the second lane and thinking that's like another lane. So the autopilot doesn't know which one to follow. Like if you look, it's kind of the line there is kind of like wiggling side to side. It just now, Mark's I was in the car, all of a sudden it started freaking swerving. And we was like, what the heck? And then we looked, and it was because of this other lane. The car doesn't know which one to follow, so it's kind of interesting. I don't even know how Tesla would correct for that, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't know. Strange. Quick update for y'all. We did make it to Mobile, Alabama. We're here at the Tesla supercharger in Mobile, Alabama. Half the chargers do not work. 1A doesn't work. 1B doesn't work. Freaking 2A doesn't work. None of them work. So I'm gonna have to on the feedback send it in for Tesla to get somebody else to come fix them, because they're as you can see, it's red. It's not gonna charge with any 3 of these. Have to try another one. So yeah, but that's where we are. We did make it. And as you can see, it just says charge and stop because it's unable to charge. So just is what it is. I'm gonna go try one of those other stalls, but you know, on the bright side, we did make it to Mobile, Alabama, so y'all can kind of see where we came from. We came out of New Orleans, drove up, and then now now we're there. So working our way up to where we're staying, and then we're gonna be making our way into Georgia. So yeah, just a quick little update. I'm gonna go try and pull in one of these other stalls and see if those are working. Definitely gotta let Tesla know about this so they can get somebody out to fix them. Little update. Quick update. We did get a stall. We're in stall. Wait. Let me go take a look. We're in stall number. Before it gives this. Looks like 3B. So if y'all are at the Mobile, Alabama supercharger and you're trying to charge, 3B does work. And just a note too, I don't know if I showed it in the last little clip there, but what is this, stall 2A? Somebody like cut the cord. It's just straight up like wires on there, like what the hell? And then 1B, if you look at it, like the plug is literally has chunks out of it. So again, I'm gonna have to report this in for Tesla so they can come swap these out. It's kind of crazy, but all of these chargers don't work. And just for view, 1, 2, 3, 4, all those don't work. Those are the only 4 that work here. So just a little note if y'all are in Mobile, Alabama. I'm gonna get back in because it's super hot. The sun is coming down. All right, quick update for y'all. Just charged up Mobile, Alabama supercharger. It was $13.32 to charge up. Ended up finding one of the 4 stalls to charge on, and now we're heading to Georgia at 80% battery. So leaving Alabama and be heading up that way towards Georgia. So off we go. All right, guys, little update. We got about an hour and 30 minutes left to go. Leaving from the Mobile, was it Mobile, Alabama supercharger? All right, Mobile, Alabama supercharger. And I just want to do a quick little video because, like, look at this freaking, look at that view. I mean, I can't be the only one. Look at this. This is nice. But other news, it's saying we're gonna arrive to the Airbnb at 13% battery. But just a little while ago, it said 19% battery. And then I looked at the climate thing, and I'm like, yo, we're burning a lot of energy on the AC. And then I realized it's like 100-something degrees outside. And then it makes total sense. I am running it at 72, which is what Tesla recommends with recirculate on. But I guess that don't really matter because it ain't doing much. Look at that. Oh shoot. This is nice. Not sure exactly where we are, but as you can see on the maps, this is what it looks like. Wow, look at that. And of course, rocks hitting the glass. I don't know if y'all heard that. Jesus. But yeah, look at this. It's all like, is this normal for Alabama? I don't know. Like, I don't live out here. It's all just freaking streams and stuff. Got a little more ways to go. So one more intermission, forgot to mention. I don't know what everybody else does. Look at this guy. Boom. Anyway, I don't know what everybody else does, but guy's gone. Kind of choosing to go 65 here. Try and conserve some electricity. I know the speed limit is 70, but I believe the legal limit is you're allowed to go up to 10 miles an hour under. But I'm just doing that because, as anyone with a Tesla knows, once you hit 70 miles an hour and over, the car will recommend that you stay under 70 for efficiency. So this should save us, honestly, a couple miles by going under 70. And we may end up needing that because we are going to Greenville. I think there's a supercharger there, but what's that? I went up a percent. Oh, we had 14 now. See, going 65 saved us a percent already, and we just started doing it. But yeah, we'll see what he does. But let me know in the comments if y'all see this. Where everybody else did y'all go under 70 on like a state highway where the speed limit is 70, or do y'all just go the speed limit and take the sacrifice on efficiency. So that's an interesting discussion right there. Who's behind me?
Nobody.
All right, guys. Quick little update for y'all. We made it to this place called Greenville, Alabama, as y'all can see, and we're in a neighborhood called Clover Hill Drive. What was it called? Clover Hill. Cloverdale, something like that. And as you can see, all the houses are like super high up on hills. And yeah, I mean, look at this. I ain't ever seen.
Now your destination is on the left.
Some houses that are so high, like up on hills. Like, this is crazy. We're trying to find the Airbnb right now, and I have the slightest idea where it is. I bet you that's it. That's it, the garage open. All right, well, we're about to back into the Airbnb. This is some like storybook childhood stuff right here. And these houses are actually really nice. But yeah, I have a long driveway to back up. So if we die, y'all know where we were. Cloverdale neighborhood. If you do live out here though, no offense. We're just, we're from New Orleans, so we don't know the area. I don't mean nothing by the jokes. All right, we gotta back into this. All right, quick video. This is the Airbnb we're in. Again, we're in Greenville, Alabama. This is at Clover Hill Drive or something like that. This is the place. It's very small, but it's really nice, actually. I'm about to show y'all around. It looks like the people who are running this Airbnb are renovating this. So you see it's small little location, but it's got a pretty wide garage. Plenty big enough for a Tesla. As you guys can see, my car is in there, but it's all the way back. I mean, look, it's way back here, and there's still room to walk fully around the car. And again, as y'all can see, it is being constructed and renovated, but I mean, that's perfectly fine with me. Like, I don't have a problem with that. Some people might, say something about this, like, oh, it doesn't have wallpaper, but I'm not nitpicky like that. Like, I appreciate the effort. There's nice little notes everywhere, like explaining what to do as far as like the garage door and stuff like that. And this is the way to get in and out if the garage is closed. And then on top of that, you have the entrance into the actual place where you would stay, which is here. It's 2 bedrooms. You have this one in here. Got the little closet in there. You got your window units. It looks like they may have recently built this place, or maybe this was a shed or something before, and they turned it into like a mini home. Another closet in here. There will be a link in the description of this video of this Airbnb, so maybe you guys can, if y'all are wanting to stay somewhere in Alabama, near Montgomery. Wait, Montgomery. That's in. Where's Montgomery at? Hold on, guys. Hold on, where am I? I'm so lost. We've been driving hours to get here. I'm sorry. If y'all are looking for somewhere to stay in... Where the heck is it? Yeah, in Montgomery. I was right. I'm looking for somewhere to stay near Montgomery, Alabama, then I would definitely recommend this. Again, link will be in the description below to the person that runs the Airbnb. It's got a small little kitchen, stovetop, fridge. There goes the car. You got what looks like is going to be a washroom in here, and which washer and dryer, and a duct they installed for the dryer exhaust, so that's cool. And then in here you got your restroom, and then like a small little shower. And to be honest with you guys, like, if I was to have like a little place to the side, or even somewhere permanent to live, like, I would want something like this, as Marcus runs from the camera there. But I mean, this is really all I need, to be honest with you. 2 bedroom, one of them will be a game room, probably this would be the actual bedroom, like shower, kitchen. Like, this is, this is perfect. I don't need nothing more than this, but Marcus keeps freaking running out the camera. He's like, hell no. Got the garage. I could be in here working on the car. But anyway, if y'all want somewhere to stay in Alabama near Montgomery, again, I'll put a link in the description below. This place is pretty nice. All right. So I found a couple wall outlets here. It looks like the Romex has jumped 1, 2, 3 to 4 outlets, which I guess is fine, assuming you don't overload the Romex line. But got the mobile connector set up here. Unfortunately, I could not find a 220. Just gonna do a little bit of camera waving here. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one of these here, which this is like, I guess, for trailer park or whatever for the RV. They didn't have one of these, so I can't charge at 30 amps. But I am able to charge at the standard 15 amp off the wall outlet, which is fine. That's plenty enough. I believe it's 1 kilowatt per hour at that rate, which is the equivalent to about 12% or so battery if I were to let it charge for 12 hours. So hooking it up overnight, it should be able to generate about 12% of battery, which is cool. And it's pretty much all set up and ready to go. Get some juice in the Tesla overnight. Alright guys, quick update. Got the Tesla charging up for the night. It's plugged in over there at the mobile connector. And this is about to be the end of day 1. We drove in again in Greenville, Alabama, and staying in this Airbnb. And coming in here and, you know, about to pretty much you know, call everything for the night. So you know, yeah, it's end of day 1, and just a little room here. I got the switch about to hook up, if it's on. I don't remember if it's on, but got the switch about to hook up. Maybe play some Switch for the night. Both my controllers were dead, that one and this one, so they're charging up. And yeah, just doing a quick little end of day 1. I don't know if this video is gonna be 2 parts or 1, and I'm gonna just cut everything together or what. But pretty much where we are. But it's pretty nice. The bed in the Airbnb is all new material, and it's a brand new bed, a brand new bed frame as well. So yeah, not bad. Definitely getting a 5-star rating for me. And even like the sheets are pretty clean as well. There's no hair or nothing like that in them. So yeah, see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, good morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. We're heading to WhiteWater rafting. We have to be there by 9, and as you can see, I'll be there at 9:01, probably 9:02 by the time I'm done recording this. Yeah, we're heading out and leaving the Cloverdale Drive, and I guess I'll update whenever we make it to the WhiteWater rafting place and talk to you then. But I don't know if we're gonna make it, so you know, got the Metallica going. Go ahead and just hit that right quick, and we should be there by 8:30. Alright guys, so little mid-trip update here. Apparently time zones are a thing. Yeah, the place is in Eastern Daylight Time, and we're in Central Standard Time. So they're an hour ahead. So we're sitting here thinking, oh, the course, the rafting or whatever, starts at 9:30. We're gonna be making it on time, but this isn't calibrated for that time zone. So really, it's, instead of it being 8:37 right now for us, it's 9:37 for them. So I don't exactly know what part of this driving the time zone is gonna change, but I'm expecting the time to change on the car and everything, and jump an hour ahead in a short while. Also, it's taking us through like the Tuscaloosa or something like that. I'm sorry if I'm completely butchering that name. National Forest. So we're getting some like super great views right now. Yeah. But who would have thought? All the planning I did not plan for time zone because we got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Really? Hey. Really, we should have got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But, you know, oops. So anyway, back to driving. Alright guys, quick update. We did make it back. It's an Airbnb. I ain't gonna lie with y'all. I was not able to record on the rafting because we had to lock our phones up for obvious reasons because it's whitewater rafting and you can't bring anything out there or, you know, it's gonna get lost in the river. Like, I mean, the rapids were pretty crazy, so like, phones would get lost. But no, we are back at the Airbnb. I'll put photos up on the screen as I'm talking. It'll just cycle through with Mark's and I on a rafting trip, and you'll be able to see those. And we also did some zip lining. They had a zip line that went across the state line between Alabama and Georgia, so that was pretty cool to see. So some of those photos would be up on the screen as well, and it'd just be something for y'all to see and check out. And additionally with that, you know, we do head out tomorrow to head back to New Orleans, so there'll be that. And you can't see it, but the windshield was splattered with bugs because it's nighttime now. And ended up driving back in darkness, which is what I was trying to avoid, but the car ended up getting splattered, as y'all can see. You really can't see it with this camera, but the whole windshield is like that. So I have to clean that off with some O&R in the morning. But yeah, that's the end of the Alabama-Georgia trip, whitewater rafting. Though I don't have photos of it, but the raft did flip on one of the rapids. And Marks and I and the whole group, we had a group of 8 on the raft. We all did go underwater for a little bit. The rapids kind of took us. And, you know, those rapids, it's a lot of fast-moving water, like 20, 30 feet of water that's moving really fast. So once you kind of get flipped off the raft, it kind of, you know, it takes you. So once you go under, that's pretty much it. You need to let the life vest, you know, pull you back up and figure out what's up and what's down. And what's crazy is, you know, you really don't know what's up and down when you flip under the water because it's like it's whitewater. So you get very disorientated, and you know, you got all these waves hitting you and these currents hitting you. So you got to really figure out, like, okay, which way is the life vest wanting to float? And then whatever way it's going up, like, okay, that's the top of the water. But when I emerged, like, let me tell y'all, my nose, my mouth, like, everything was full of river water. Like, it wasn't just me, like, all 8 of us in the group, like, we were, all our freaking mouth, nose, everything was full of river water. Which, that's not ideal, but, like, I mean, is what it is. And it's just, like, it's crazy. Thankfully, we only flipped once. There were a few close encounters, but none of them resulted in a flip other than that first one. But our tour guide was really cool. His name was Big Steve. Big Steve at WhiteWater, you know, WhiteWater Rafting or WhiteWater Express. If you're watching the video, thank you for being a great tour guide. I'll have a link in the description to his name and what he does there, as well as the locations of the place. That way, if y'all do want to do it, you can ask, like, oh, I want to be with Big Steve, or, you know, something like that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It was about a 3-hour long rafting trip. So it was interesting. I did, there was like a shallow part, and he was like, okay, everybody can get out and go swim. So we did. Ended up getting this little nick on my knee, as y'all could see there. Very tiny scrape. But, like, of course, you know, this nick happened in, like, dirty river water, which also isn't ideal, because, like, you really don't want that in an open cut or whatever. But, you know, is what it is. Things happen. It doesn't look like anything now. It did have some blood coming out of it. The people on the raft were like, oh, Bryce, you're bleeding. And I looked down, and I'm like, oh, I am bleeding. I really didn't feel it when it happened. Like, I knew I hit a rock, but I didn't, you know, I didn't think nothing of it until I got out the water on the shore. And then I was like, oh, shoot, I got blood coming out. But Not a big deal. I cleaned it off with some hydrogen peroxide, put a little Neosporin on it, and you know, I just put some Neosporin on it again tonight before I go to sleep, and just let that stay on it to kind of, you know, help fight anything that may or may not, any bacteria or whatever that may or may not be on the wound. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're just eating some food or whatever. We got to eat all the food that's in this this Airbnb. Got a little salad before we head out tomorrow, and yeah, about to take a shower, and then I'm gonna be heading to bed after that. So hope you guys found this video somewhat entertaining. If this isn't the end of it, then I'll put that that ending probably tomorrow whenever we make it back. All right, guys, it's morning time. We're heading back to New Orleans, Louisiana.
500 feet,
oh shit.
turn left to stay on Clover Hill Drive.
As you guys can see, the battery is at 48% there. When I plugged it in and charged last night, it was at about 24%.
Now turn left to stay on Clover Hill Drive.
So whatever the math is on that, that's how many percent it was able to charge in the span of about 12 hours overnight. So really not bad. I'm very impressed with that, and that was with using the 110 volt mobile connector. I was not on 220. So, you know, damn near 50% battery overnight. So that's pretty good. Now, it probably helped with the battery being low because the energy density wasn't very high, so that, you know, the energy had somewhere to go. But
Straight from Elon Musk.
yeah, that was on a podcast. So now we head back on the road and do another vlog. Oh gosh, you know, I'm gonna stop vlogging now.
King Drive.
I'll vlog again once we reach. We're going to Evergreen, Alabama today for that supercharger. So trying to avoid the Mobile, Alabama supercharger because of how bad it was. Definitely didn't plan that. It's just somehow taking us to a different supercharger now. But anyway. Just a quick update. We're at the Evergreen, Alabama supercharger here. So it's pretty nice. It's a 250 kilowatt max. Currently charging at 150 kilowatt. We're about 12 minutes remaining to charge, and we'll be continuing our trip. So not very long at all. Might actually try and go use the restroom or something at Piggly Wiggly over there, or I don't know, one of these places around here. It's kind of where we are. This is the supercharger here. We've got fresh paint, markers, everything on the ground. The actual chargers themselves seem to be in good condition. And just randomly take a connector plug and look, and that's really good condition. So this one seems well maintained. Said that Alabama supercharger, that was the worst one I've ever been to. I mean, you guys can see clearly a quality difference between this one and the other one there. Pretty crazy. Got a lot of them at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. Yeah. So we're gonna charge up. I'm gonna use the restroom because, you know, yeah, got another 2 hours to drive, and then we'll be hitting up the supercharger in Mississippi. Interested to check that one out. So just a quick video while we're at the charger. A few of the superchargers have a few brown widow, or at least I think brown widow nests as well as eggs on them, which is, it's kind of crazy. I guess they're just not used that often, so the spiders had time to make a web. I don't know if y'all seen that butterfly, but he almost flew right into that nest, and that'd have been a wrap. But I did report this in the feedback. Not that Tesla's going to send somebody out to come remove brown widow spiders, but they probably should spray the chargers or something. But if you look right here, I'll get my phone as close as I can without getting bit. I'm going to zoom in. You look right there, you can see him. And he has his little egg sac next to him. And based on all the knowledge I know, and me Google image searching the picture I took of him, That should be a brown widow spider. And there's another one over here. This one looks pregnant because it has a white sac on its back. And if y'all look there, I don't know if y'all can see him, but he's hiding right up there. It's a little spider. Now that might be a male there, and then you have another egg. So if y'all are at this charger in Iberville, Alabama, definitely be careful with 1 through D. They got some nests on them, but pretty interesting. Really rather he not bite me. They're only slightly poisonous, you know. Alright, what's up YouTube? So just a quick video here putting out to let you guys know I did make it back from the New Orleans to Georgia trip. It was a great trip, as you guys saw from the videos. I'm sorry I couldn't record some of the things like the actual rafting and like getting out there on the water and the zip lining, but like unfortunately like they had us lock our phone up like for obvious safety reasons, so that the phone, you know, didn't get lost in the river, in the Georgia River. So I was not able to record those things, but I was able to record the actual like road trip part. So hopefully that was entertaining enough. Again, I'll have links, you know, below in the description to the rafting place, as well as like some of the reviews that were posted, that I posted on the rafting place, and whatever other information I might have said throughout the video. I don't remember, but it is Wednesday night, and we went out there Monday, drove out there Monday, then Tuesday we did the ziplining and rafting, and then today woke up and drove back to New Orleans, which is where I am now. I am leaving tomorrow to go to Florida on a trip with Monster Energy, because for those of you who don't know, I do work with Monster as a brand ambassador right now. So we will be leaving to go out on that trip, but that I will not be able to record due to like policy restrictions stuff. Some things that Monster has, like I just don't want to record it. Like I'm also going to be with you know, other workers, other ambassadors, and that wouldn't be right to record those things without like their permission. Like it'd just be a bunch of trouble. So that trip won't be recorded at all. But as far as the personal trips that I do, like hell yeah, those are getting recorded. So with that being said, hope you guys found this video somewhat entertaining, and yeah, until next time. Like I said, I don't post very often, but when I do, it'll be like a vlog or something with the car. So till next time.